Hey everyone, this is Fred of Kaz-Magic Arts. Thank you for tuning in to another video on learning how to draw. Today we are actually concentrating on how to draw hands, and hands amongst other artists are preferably the most difficult thing to actually learn how to draw on the human body in general. So to make this a little bit easier for me to actually explain it to you, I've actually gone ahead and drawn out the blueprint of what the hand will look like before you actually go in with details on it. So what you have here in this particular area, and what you have right here, this is your carpal and this is the metacarpal area, and then you have your fingers, or should I say the phalanges, right up here. Now I've actually gone ahead and looked at my hand before I actually drew the little blueprint, and that way I actually had to make sure of me actually putting down the correct circles in the spots of where I needed to. So I had a circle right here, and right here as well, and then I had a circle right here for my carpals and a big circle right here for the metacarpal. So you can use your hand to actually learn how to get that particular shape on that you really need. And to me it really would make a very good practice. But if you're gonna actually try to learn how to do it without any kind of reference, then I would suggest for you to do this technique of what I have right here. So as I said before, I got these little circles to indicate where exactly the prints, the blueprints of the fingers are going to be along with the carpal and the metacarpal. So moving forward with this shape of the hand, you're actually developing your outline to this. And I mean, you could actually have fun with it if you want to, but I was just like I said before, I would just suggest this for now. So right here we already got our little line for the carpal, and you really don't have to do a whole lot for the metacarpal. But if you want to add a little wrinkle to actually add some realism, then that's completely fine. Alright, now getting down to the fingers. So right here we got the thumb, and that's going to be the first thing I actually get started with. So the thumb on a lot of fingers are actually turned out like that way. Some people may have theirs completely straight or whatnot. So I'm just basically going off of my hand every time I look at it. Alright, so this will be the outside layer between the thumb and the pointer, and here will be a curve meeting up with this connection of the right side of the hand. Alright, so next we're working on the pointer. Keep in mind that these tips here, you can actually go ahead and make the little small lines to indicate where your nails are going to be, because your fingernails will have to make some kind of visual during the time of where you actually drawing hands. But like I was saying, there's a circle right here, a circle right there, and a circle right there. So if you look at this finger, that's your circle, that's your middle circle, and then that's the tip of your finger. So you don't have to actually make it within that shape particularly. But you can still use that as a guide. So I got my first finger out of the way. And also, when you're actually drawing the hands, make sure you're actually looking at the different sides of your fingers too. Like your middle finger is going to always be the longest finger when you put them all together. Hang on. All right, there we go. I can show it to you better. Your middle finger is going to always be longer than the other finger. So you got your pointer, which is actually slightly smaller than the ring finger. You got the middle finger, which is the longest, and you got your pinky finger, which is actually the shortest finger of all fingers on here. Really, if you think about it, the pinky finger is actually the same size as your thumb, or possibly a little bit slight longer. But your thumb is going to always be the thickest finger on your hand. Alright, so we're going down to the middle finger. And actually got that traced out. Now moving on to the ring finger. Alright, and last but not least, the pinky finger. Alright, so I got that whole thing drawn out. So I'm going to go ahead and actually erase all of this extra detail to show you guys what it all turned out to be. And I will admit that I still have trouble drawing hands every now and then when I'm trying to create a character. It's really a pain in the neck to a lot of people to actually master. And I think that even professional artists at times still have a little trouble to actually draw hands. So some of them may actually use references or whatever, because it's like you're trying to actually draw hands, and the hand itself, if you really look at it, it is the form of a human body itself. So you can actually make like different types of forms or whatever. Ooh, that actually makes it look like it actually makes it look like the little creature from Alien. But you can, it could be like a fist, or you use like peace sign, things like that. And I have been trying for years to actually master this, and it's definitely no Disney World for any particular artist. You may have some artists out there that will absolutely get this like right on the nail, and I would definitely say hats off to them for being able to pull that off. But there you have it. I have the hand drawn. I'm just adding in a little extra details for my little realism. And I hope this video actually helped out. I will make another sample, but I don't want to make too long of a video for you guys. But watch this as many times as possible, and I hope you guys have yourselves a great night. Thank you for watching this video.